back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about being simple, because this is a lesson that I got from a great uncle of mine's when I was coming up in voodoo. Well, I want to talk about being simple when it comes to magic, even in your rituals itself. Why complicate things? You know, it starts out from basic routine of dress code. You know, see, let me give you an example from dress code. When I was young, I used to like to, show off a lot, and I did everything, that was outwardly, and people thought, my uncle felt you didn't have to dress a specific way to make a statement. So today I come with these clothes to teach. This is not what voodoo is all about. It is not about fancy clothing itself, because back in the day, when I started talking about spirituality, I was more of an outward person. I put on this outward appearance, and this is the lesson that I was teaching people. And this is what I was figuring this was to represent what I was about. Well, this is complicating things, Let me take this off, because that right there does not show or give you qualifications of being someone who has experience. Neither does this dashiki. So part of our simplification teaching is that even when it comes to ritual, be simple. Why do you gotta do things extraordinary? You're doing all these markings and stuff like that. You're doing all these pentagrams and this and that and crossing all these signs and stuff. This is complicating things that can be simple. There's a lot of things people think, well, I gotta do this big ritual here, I gotta do this big ritual here, I gotta look at this goat, I gotta look at this cow, and stuff like that. Some people are amazed by the stuff that I do, because I make what looks difficult very simple. Something that may take crazy amounts of steps, I simplify it into two processes. Let me give you an example real quick. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Bear with me. Let's just say this. The average person sees this. Let's just say this is honey. I take this, I pour it into here. Job is complete. All I do is insert the photos. Why? It's simple. It's a love job. And I just complete a job. Something simple like that. Why? It looks very simple because it took me years to develop a system. This is a combination of 21 different oils. Essential oils, let me say that. Let me get that clear. This is a combination of at least 21 essential oils. And that's just that. See, I understand. Instead of having bulls and goats in my house, I can't do that in the United States. So what do I have to do? I have to adapt. The system has become simple, which allows me to manage what I need to do. There's no, all this fucking dancing around, all this fucking singing, making noise. There's none of that. It's simple. Job done. Like I said, you take this is the honey, let's say it's a full jar of honey. Boom. Put the person photo in there. Boom. You pour that in there. Close the job. Finish. Nothing. That's it. Simple. Why do you gotta do all these crazy fucking maneuvers? It's like construction. If I'm a contractor, here you go. Let me just give you a little presentation whatsoever, because most people know that I'm a carpenter. If I'm a contractor, why would I pay a guy that's fucking taking 50 steps to do something that can be done in 5 fucking steps? Are some of you people out of your fucking minds? I can't throw this level on the floor because it's a very expensive level. But I'd like to throw it on the floor because it makes me angry just thinking about how many people do all this unnecessary maneuvers, unnecessary steps. Why not make it simple? It'll make your job much easier. Again, but this is a conflict that comes with me doing my spiritual work, because people don't understand the amount of experience that I have that allows me to do things simple. Like, listen, in Haiti they say bulls and goats, but I got a system here where I can make my offerings to the spirit. I know how the system works. And that's why it appears very simple, because sometimes some customers are discouraged because they see how simple it takes. In a minute of, let's just say this, and I'm out, they can come over my house and I have everything prepared for them. But they don't take consideration the time period it took me to do it. But at the end of the day, some jobs, I got the system laid down to the point where it only takes me 10 minutes to do. But what did it cost me to get there? It took me years of mistakes, losing lovers, accidents, fucking job loss, crazy situations, even life and death not threats, but life and death scenarios where work backfired on me and I ended up in the fucking hospital. People trying to kill me left and right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it becomes something where, for me, I can basically do work for people in a simple manner. So I say this to people out there that are doing spiritual work. Simplify your actions, You don't need to go out there doing all this extra shit. It takes a lot of time. And at the end of the day, people don't give a fuck about your fucking, let's just say, your clout, your fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they care about the results. That's what people are paying you for. People come to my videos because it's very entertaining. But at the end of the day, when I'm doing work, people pay me for results. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this thing, I say to my viewers, don't get caught up with the fantasy. The guy has a big robe on, he has a long dreads in his head, and he, basically got these nice dashikis on. That is not what you're paying the person for. So do not get caught up in the personality. Test the work. If you want to know if that person has experience, look him up. See where he's from. Where's his background? What's up with the guy, Again, in this community, you're always going to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? But I say this, the simple, the better. The easier it is to manage. People don't need a fucking cow's head in their house. They don't need a cow's tongue in their fucking house. Who the fuck wants to have a nasty ass cow tongue in their fucking fridge or in their freezer? I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So let's think about being simple. You know what I'm saying? This comes from a great uncle of mine who taught me, who was giving me lessons when I was like in my teen years whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say tonight. Let's keep it simple. Let's not complicate ourselves. Thank you guys for watching. Please share, like and subscribe for YouTube viewers and for my Facebook viewers. Thank you guys for watching. Like and share. And I'm out.